secrets of different bills. Hey, don't condemn me, you need it, I got it listed here. You wanna make it, I'll show you just how to make it here. I got all the rarest bills, and I ain't done yet. Went from defenders to making bills like a prospect. Flow space and slashes to catching us with a lot of threat. You keep the medals cause the right one's coming up next. Only scratch the surface, still they try to drag my name in dirt, they try to bring me down. See me winning, you ain't like.
Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite uncle, Uncle Demi, and today I have another special banger for you, alright? Today we have the new meta Season 7 guard build. Now before we get into the video though, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. Let's like up the video, push the video to the recommended, and of course subscribe and put you a noti game for my daily uploads. But now let's hop straight into this video. Okay, so again, new meta, trying to make something new that could be a meta build in Season 7. That's kind of how it works. It doesn't necessarily mean this is going to be a meta for you. Doesn't necessarily mean this is going to be the best build for you. But at the same time, it is a very dominant build in the right hands. So anyway, we want to go shooting guard with this. It doesn't matter if you're left or right-handed. Don't worry about your jersey numbers, don't care. All right, anyway, go 6'5", 205, 6'10". So we're gonna keep everything default. So as you can tell, this ain't gonna be a point guard type build. This is something different, but it's literally dominant. You can use this as a point guard, whatever you want. But it's just a really, really good build that is different. And again, I wanted something different for this season. So one thing we're gonna do is go 93 on the close shot. So I have now been a big fan of making sure all my builds from I be making now have fearless finisher, at least on Hall of Fame, especially ones that are going to be going to the basket a lot. I like the Hall of Fame fearless finisher. It's very broken. It's very overpowered. Driving layup, I'm going 89. And again, 89 is because I want to get that slithery on gold. Again, very broken. Slithery finisher is very broken on gold. You also get acrobat and fast twitch. Then I'm gonna get my driving dunk just to 80. That's it, just for the quick drops. I'm not trying to get anything crazy here. I just want to make sure I can get my limitless takeoff on silver and to be able to get my quick drops. All right. Now the next one is going to be here. I'm going 80 on the post control. So now we're talking about throwback Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, or even now like Devin Booker, those type of individuals, because now you're going to have postman technician on Hall of Fame. You're also going to have dream shake drop stepper on gold with back down punisher on gold. So now you can see this build can work in the post. Now you can see it's not necessary for everybody, but in the right hands, this build is going to be very toxic, okay? Then we're going to go 90 on the mid-range. 90 on the mid-range will give you green machine on Hall of Fame. That's very important. I'm always shooting for that, okay? So I want to have that, especially working in the post. I'm going to get my space creator in Hall of Fame, my blinders on gold. These are very, very important badges here. Then we're going to go 86 on the three-point shot. We go 86 on three-point shot because it will give you Claymore on Hall of Fame, and you'll get your catch and shoot on gold. So again, there's a lot of things that's opening up here. Limitless range threes on silver, agent threes on silver also. Then we want to go 83 on the free throw. So now you're able to have a really strong free throw if you're a rec and a pro-am player, okay? So as you can see here, 22 finishing, 26 shooting. This build is going to be absolutely dominant on offense. We want to go 76 on pass accuracy, really because I just want to get the break starter on gold. It's a good badge to have for all your players. If you are in the rec or pro-am, it's good to just have this. It helps a lot passing the ball up the court. Then we're just going to go 85 on the ball handle. So we're not going to get too greedy here, because since you have a high post control, all you really need is your quick first step. Clamp breaker is good to get by individuals, but since you are going to be in the triple threat, working in the post, you don't need to have anything higher than that. Plus 86, 87 to get there is a lot of badge points. I just do not have to. I just don't have the availability to utilize. I still want to get to 75 speed with ball so I can get the Michael Jordan dribble style. So we have 18 here. So again, don't get too caught up with this crazy high ball handle with these badges, because you have an 80 post control from your guard position. It's going to be OP, trust me. All right. Defensively, obviously, if you have 22 finishing, 26 shooting badge points, you're not going to be able to go crazy with your defense. But I did want to make sure I had a decent perimeter defense, and I also wanted to have a high offensive defensive rebound. So of course, if you're in the post and you're around the basket all the time, you need to have very good rebounding. All right, that just is what it is. Okay, so make sure you have high rebounding. If you're playing in the park, or you're playing in the rec or anywhere, you can use this build anywhere. Just know, just stay in front of your defenders. And again, understand that you are not going to be able to reach and get steals and get blocks. Your job is to just stay in front of your defender, If they miss, get the rebound and push it up the court, right? So again, not every build is gonna have every single statistic, but this right here, it makes sense for this build, trust me, okay? Now for the speed, 75 speed. We already know 75 speed is all you need. From 75 to 99, you're not gonna see much of a difference unless you're running long stretches down the court, which again, is not gonna be something you gotta worry about because you're not guarding, you're not pressing full court, and you're not guarding the point guard, right? So just keep that in mind. And especially if you're in a park, definitely doesn't matter. Same thing here, acceleration just to 75. Remember, you don't need a high acceleration because this is a post type build, right? You go down the court, you got an 86 3 ball, 90 mid-range shot. You can fade, you can do whatever. Acceleration is for those ISO builds that are really trying to beat you off the dribble. This build is not trying to do that. This build is more meticulous of beating you down in the post, okay? Same thing with strength. You need to at least have a 60 strength with this build because the way that this build is made, strength is going to play a big important part along with your post control. You want to have that. You only need a 60 vert because we only have quick drops, and you need to have at least a 60 vert for quick drops. And then of course your stamina at 90, 22, 26, 18, and 8 is what we're looking at. Again, different type of build, but if you want to have fun with it, do not sleep on a 90 mid-range. 90 mid-range is absolutely toxic. And then if you're doing fades in the mid-range with this build, understand you're going to hit a very high percentage and a lot of contested shots, especially with the badges that we get. The 3-ball, 86, you can be able to use your agent threes. You can fade, you can shoot from the hash, you can do whatever. Do not sleep on that 93 close shot with Hall of Fame fearless finisher. You got slithery. The build is so toxic offensively. This is a modern day build that you see a lot of guards utilize. It's not a lot of defense from the guards, but it's a lot of offense, okay? Now look at this. You get slashing, shot creating, and you get sharp and post take. Now, of course, I went post daggers. Easy blow-bys will compensate for the silver clamps. Once you get to slashing takeover, yes, you'll be able to blow by people. And then, of course, the post shot daggers, you got to have that, man, for them fades. But there's other ways to go, right? Easy blow-bys with limitless range, you can do that. You have all the dominant takeovers that you will want. So, again, get excited about these. And then, of course, here you have it, my nephews and nieces. Really, really good build here. If you try it out, let me know, man, because I know you're going to thoroughly enjoy it. Look at that. Even Austin Reeves in there, man. Come on, man. Let's get right. It comes out as a 3-level score, all right? So now what we'll do is this. We'll test this build out real quick. Get a 99. And of course, we'll then get you out of here. So let's get here. So obviously, we want to go fearless finisher. Let me see. Where we at? Giant Slayer. All right, so we got those two. Then come down here. We want a core limitless, and we want to get our limitless takeoff, right? So we want to core our slithery, get limitless takeoff. We have fearless finisher, we have giant slayer. Now it comes down to getting post band technician. I gotta get that in the back down punisher. So if you want to double core, you can definitely double core. Here, that's obviously going to give you way much more opportunities. They'll give you additional 7 bash points. If you're not going to double core, you want to put some bash points here to be able to get maybe back down punisher on gold. That's another good one to have. Then on the shooting side, you got to get your green machine core. Not core, but get your green machine. All right, get your green machine. Get your green machine. All right, and then that's 6. So then we will come up here. Where's Space Creator? We're going to come here to get a Space Creator. So we have these two here. So that's our 10 points. Now we come down here. You definitely got to core blinders. That's important. Deadeye, Limitless, Agent 3s. It's all about your play style, how you want to play. I'm getting the Space Creator, the Green Machine, and then I'm going to be going my Catch and Shoot. And then I want to get my Volume Shooter. And then I want to get my Corner Specialist for my fades. Anyway, so then now the question, Matt, you see you got so much here. The question would then rely on blinders, Deadeye's another good one. I'm not worrying about Limitless 3s, Agent 3s. I'm not worrying about that. What I'm worrying about is this combination. Should I get the Deadeye? Would I want to get amped? Like, these are good questions that, mini musician is something that I'm going to throw on now, but I don't do a lot of fades outside of just being in the post, right? So, and I don't just do a fade. I always like doing the hop shots. So again, it's all about preference and how you rock. And then here, we want to get our quick first step, of course. We will get our unpluckable for the 10. We want to come down here. Wait a minute. Oh. Boom. Now we have 10. Come down here, core your clamp breakers, get your hands for days. So you have these two here. So you got everything that theoretically you would want. I would definitely go ahead and get my vice grip on bronze. Remember, I'm not worrying about hyperdrive. I'm not worrying about none of this stuff. And then, well, let's just do, and then break starter on silver too. I just love break starter. I just love always having break starter. It helps out a lot with the passes up the court. And again, if you want to add badge points here to get something else, by all means do it. You got a lot of badge points to work with. Here, we're not going crazy with it. Let's just find something that is, so we're core menace. We'll get our pick dodger. We'll get our workhorse. Well, rebound chaser, got to get that. Let's get our workhorse, all right? So there you go. There you have it, my nephews and nieces. This is a very unique build that can dominate, man. Trust me. Try something different. You're going to enjoy it, man. But other than that, it's your favorite old head, Uncle Demi. I'll be back really, really soon with another banger, man. And you know, when I say back soon, another banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.